row.
Okay, we might have to cut that.
Pretty sure we're going to cut that. Episode 4.
Baby!
No sharp objects. We got this far, baby.
Cheers, here we are.
Welcome to episode 4. No sharp objects from what can only be described as heaven. The new set is
what
here.
we've been telling you guys all about.
Promises
fun.
made, promises kept.
Yep. We are men of our word. That is what we are.
And we are in the bougie.
We're in the Lazy Jet Miami 5000.
Yeah, this is the Bombardier Global.
Matt and Guy coming at ya.
Coming at you straight from a jacuzzi.
Yeah.
As promised, to our word. Scout's honor.
Cheers.
It's good to be in the new set with you.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be... getting a little bit choked up here. I think there's going to be a lot of...
It's the beginning of good things to
a lot
come.
of tough words told. A lot of good stories shared. A lot of drinks had. No sharp objects though.
Yep.
I think we can all agree that's the only rule in this jacuzzi.
It all makes sense now.
You can literally do anything you want in this jacuzzi except bring a sharp object.
Except play with knives.
So those earrings might have to go, pal.
Uh-oh. Watch out. What's been happening this week?
What I get up to this week, so I've been trying to get that rig in order.
What rig?
The rig.
Oh, the rig.
The jacuzzi rig.
The jacuzzi rig. Trying to get jacuzzi ready.
A lot harder than it sounds.
I know. I know.
Coming from a far way back.
Yeah.
It's like watching a 100-meter race, and there's like this chubby dude running against...
no gaps opening for you.
No gaps
just
opening. Couple hurdles in the way.
Yeah,
So I was
getting
like,
stuck.
I thought it was just running straight 100 meters. And then...
Oh shit, fuck, jump!
Yeah, imagine watching 100-meter hurdles in the Olympics and only one lane has hurdles. And everyone else is just blitzing past you with ripped freaks.
Yeah.
But it's quite encouraging going to the gym. You start seeing these people every single day.
Yeah. Are they fit?
Every single day that you're there.
Are they fit?
And you just assume, based on looking at them, that they're also there on the days that you're not there. So, yeah, it's kind of inspiring to...
Are they jacuzzi ready?
They are jacuzzi ready.
Okay.
Let's just say they wouldn't be wearing this minimalistic beige shirt in this jacuzzi.
Okay.
If they were, and for context, this has got all the patterns to distract you from everything else.
Like when they put those stickers on prototypes, so you can't really see what the shape of them are. Is that what you're doing here?
Yeah.
You can't really see the shape of the rig. It's
Exactly.
a prototype.
Exactly.
It's a prototype jacuzzi rig.
I'm like a new Porsche under construction.
Yeah.
And the engineers don't want to give away
All their secrets.
And they haven't yet put me in the
On the showroom floor yet.
In the, what's that smoke machine that they put?
Oh, the air tunnel, the wind tunnel.
They haven't put me in the wind tunnel yet.
They don't have your full potential yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they just
stay tuned, guys. It's coming at you.
They just mold in the clay at the moment.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we're trying to get some of that clay off.
Okay.
Other than that, had the most phenomenal friends. Be in Sydney, Australasia.
Okay.
They just travel in the world.
Who was that?
Milky and Lisa.
Yeah. Good folk. It was lovely to meet them.
Salt of the earth folk.
Yeah.
Love a beer. Love a good chow. And they've been here, and it's just been absolutely lovely. Showing them around.
Nice.
Having dinner. We went to this phenomenal restaurant. I feel like Sydney's restaurant game has been getting really good lately.
Yeah.
So there's so many epic places popping up.
There's some good joints out there to frequent. That's for sure. You're gonna spend a bit of cash, but it's fucking worth it, ain't it?
Yeah. You're gonna drop a few Dolores, but there's some that are overrated. Like in Isabel, I don't like super fine dining. You know, the ones with like the little piece of asparagus in the middle of your plate with a paprika around it.
It's quite frustrating, especially when I walk in there hangry. It takes me quite a while to warm up to any sort of company I have, so it's not good for the people around me, you know.
So we went, and I'll be happy to give them a shout out. It's called Palazzo Salato.
Yeah.
And we did the set menu.
Okay, what did that look like?
Oh my word, what did they have? They had burrata with sourdough bread, and the burrata had anchovies in it.
Okay.
And I know some people are listening, going, anchovies, no thank you. Try it. Just take my word.
Don't knock it till you've tried it.
So good that Isabel and I recreated it tonight for a little dinner.
I saw
snack.
that. I went on to some of the pizza slices
Yeah,
for Isabel's chowing pleasure.
some of those pizzas that rocked up did get molested by the burrata anchovy.
Okay.
So that was good. But yeah, it was great to have them here.
Okay.
And they're just lovely people, and it's always good to see old mates in your new town.
Yeah, it is. It is good catching up with them.
Yeah, what you been up to?
Oh man, I had work training.
But for the benefit, sorry to interrupt you. I never interrupt you, so anyone who ever listens to this podcast knows that this could be the first time I've ever interrupted you. So,
Okay.
whatever. Fireball for me.
Fire.
What is it that you do? Well, I know what you do, but I said it in like a really cheesy way.
Well, I guess what the training was for construction law. So every sort of 6 months we have an update on the construction law, what's changed, what legislation has changed, and normally it is so fucking boring that you never pay attention, you never learn anything.
Sounds bloody boring.
But I will say this, the people that presented this week were actually very, very entertaining, cracking jokes, putting things in layman's terms that was pretty easy to understand.
We got a visitor there.
Oh, we got a little fan one. Beanie Bobs. Hello.
Beanie Overton.
Beanie Overton just checking in on us. Coming at you live.
Exactly. No news headlines, please, Beanie Overton. Okay, sorry. Very hot girls presenting.
No. I wouldn't say very hot girls,
Construction law.
Construction law, but they were very, very good at presenting, cracking jokes, made it very entertaining. There was actually quite a few things that sunk in, which is actually pretty good. So it was useful. That took up a couple of days.
Just like where the hive is.
Yeah, where the hive is. Don't be dicks to subcontractors. You know, the normal sort of shit. And then I fucking got evacuated from my building this morning.
Yeah.
The fire alarm started going off at about 5 o'clock this morning. Something happened in the building and it just triggered this alarm, and everyone in the building came downstairs. No one actually told us that there wasn't a fire. And we're like, okay, false alarm, everyone go back to...
That sounds super unsafe. We had that a few months ago, or like a few weeks ago.
It was quite irritating.
Like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Emerge, and we have so many false alarms here that I don't even care.
Yeah.
And also I sleep with mega podcasts in.
No sharp objects.
Even before it wasn't even invented. But just blaring podcasts. Normally like espionage, someone's getting hidden in a boot.
Someone's getting murdered.
And so Isabel's like, wake me up. Oh, you need to come downstairs. I'm like, absolutely not. Lo and behold, go downstairs. All the buildings out down there. We're lucky to have a fire station that handles false alarms very efficiently. So they
are literally 100 meters up the road.
Probably throw a tennis ball onto them from here.
Yeah.
So shout out to all the firefighters amongst us. And they come down, you can just see they're like...
Not again. The boy cried wolf.
Go back in. And shame, man, there's like old people that could barely get out. And, you know, in fire alarm... follow the rules, not supposed to go in the lift. And
when this alarm started going off, all the fire doors closed, so they're like, bam. So it was like the whole building like shut down. Like it was pretty
like
hectic.
Third class in the Titanic.
Yeah.
An old Jack.
Yeah.
As soon as the fire alarm goes off, they get all the guys in the one bed apartments, handcuff you to the railings, and then book out.
Yeah.
Jack.
Yeah. Wife and children. From first class only.
And all the guys with Tinder dates, their girls are being rose, just trying to get them out of there. Oh, I did have one more. What happened this week? Got a notification this morning. Your passport will be arriving on Monday.
Yes, sir.
New Australian citizen. Well, I'm already Australian citizen, but
you're getting rid of the green mamba.
At the moment, I'm not allowed to leave the country until that passport arrives, and I'm leaving the country very shortly. So that's more of a relief from the standpoint of not having to pay multiple thousands of dollars for new flights.
And for visas. Oh, you're going back to South Africa, aren't you?
Going back to the motherland. I think also this week a little Gussie update.
Oh, yeah, please.
So Gussie has just been, you know, Lisa and Bose, my good mates, who adopted him. I think we've chatted about that before, but further updates. So he's really scared of lightning. So he's been sleeping in the bed with him during lightning storms like Johannesburg.
Or like Thunder Buddies.
You speak to anyone from Johannesburg, the one thing they love the most or miss the most from being in Johannesburg is the ridiculous, like Christopher Nolan movie level thunderstorms.
Okay.
And he gets incredibly scared by them as he does fireworks. So also, don't use fireworks, guys, if you can, because dogs like my boy Gussie.
Bali.
Unless you're in Bali where there's millions of dogs and they're completely used to it. Because that's like almost a currency is fireworks. But anyway, he's super happy with them. He's got his bed, he's snoozing, he's been going for off-lead walks in the park.
Off-lead? Jeez. He's stepping up his game, Gussie.
He is living.
He's getting comfy.
His absolute life. And it makes him so happy.
That's good to know.
And just a appreciation for they've looked after him. So he's a happy boy.
So Gussie's living it up.
Yeah. And I think we've spoken about the stress that's put on me.
Absolutely.
And now it's turned into, because of Bose and Lisa and their love for dogs and willingness to take in older dogs, which I think everyone should do, and as what we're going to be doing through the merch sales on this podcast is older dogs,
supporting those guys,
looking after animals that would maybe think they would not be loved again. So without getting too deep too quickly, I think it's important to another shout out to Bose and Lisa, making a very lucky lad very happy.
Nice one.
That's made me happy.
Yeah.
And I think you can feel it.
Absolutely, I can.
I've turned a corner.
Oh yeah.
Turned a corner.
The smile is on the dial.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, nice.
All right, well that's a good way to end the week, Gamani. How good's that, man?
I think that's a positive week all in all.
Yeah.
So we'd like to present for the rest of the world, what in the world is happening?
Whoa, it's been quite an eventful week, hasn't it? Jeez. I mean, we've experienced quite a few things, haven't we? What have you experienced from your point of view on this?
What in the world?
On this crazy world.
I spend way too much time on the internet, so I mean, this world is absolutely dog show. But the world is lovely if you look in the right spots.
Yeah, there's
eclipse happened in America.
Okay. Do you want to tell us more about this eclipse?
Total eclipse of the sun.
Okay. How often does this happen?
Not very often. I think the next one is in 44 years. And they said there's the two countries in the next 50 years that are going to get the most total solar eclipses, America and Australia. So we're in the right spot here.
Well, is that because we're on either ends of the globe?
I don't know. This is now getting technical, really technical stuff for me.
Okay.
But it's this Earth is spinning, the sun is making everything spin.
Okay.
Everything's spinning. Just put it that way.
Yeah.
That's the technical explanation.
It's pretty late. Everything's spinning.
But I saw a really interesting thing. The only place in America where all Airbnbs were fully booked was the exact path of the solar eclipse.
Really?
It's quite a cool image.
Was that a coincidence or was that planned, you reckon?
Sounds like it was planned because unless there was the most cosmic, utterly ridiculous coincidence that's ever happened in the world. Just so happened that 20 million houses have been pre-booked over the exact path of the solar eclipse.
So
if that is true, the conspiracy theorists.
Yeah. Tell us what you think. Yeah.
There's going to be a Joe Rogan episode very shortly, if that's the case.
So I'll be honest, I didn't really know there was an eclipse happening until I started seeing fucking Donald Trump and Melania out on the balcony with their fucking stupid glasses on and be like, oh, there's an eclipse happening. And I was like, what the fuck's this going about? And then obviously it just started popping off and I was like, oh my gosh, what is this?
Yeah, what else happened then? I mean, nothing. I mean, I spent too much time on the internet, like I said, but watching the Japan Grand Prix with those cherry blossoms.
Okay.
Bucket list. I think they call it Sakura. Sakura time.
Yeah, Sakura time.
Sakura time. Cherry blossom time. Top, like one of my biggest bucket list trips to do in the very near future, and it's criminal that I haven't been there yet after living in Australia for 5 years because it's super close.
Yeah.
And there's a few things that are on my list in Japan. So obviously the skiing.
Mine is too.
The skiing, like I'm not a brave person at all, but I enjoy just like minor carving down the hill.
A bit of freedom.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Cold, they're cold air, but there's also these tiny little bars they have in Japan, in Tokyo. Yeah. So but everything is like a ridiculous theme. So there's a capybara bar. So it's just a bar that has a bunch of capybaras.
Yeah.
And
They love that weird shit there, don't they?
capybaras are the most chilled out animals
Have you
ever.
seen them on like chilling on, like cruising on the back of crocodiles and
Yeah,
shit? Dude?
they
They
don't
are
care.
so gangster.
They have no fear.
Yeah.
They just chillers. They look amazing. And you can go and just drink sake and
chill with some,
Asahis
chill with some
and
bars.
just hang out with a bars in a bar. and then there's also this one, like, I'm obviously, everyone knows, I don't think I need to stress this enough, but dog person. But I've had cats in my life.
Okay.
I'm not against
Yeah, the cat ball is
seen the
pretty
cat ball?
yeah, with like all like the things that cats can climb on, and they're just like cruising around, and like.
And these cats are almost like strippers. And they're just like doing crazy things.
They're like performing for you. Yeah,
they're like weirdly good at it.
Yeah,
They're
like they've been trained.
domesticated cats.
Yeah.
So that was something. So yeah, it's Sakura season. I want to go to see the cherry blossoms. in Japan.
I've heard it's quite a spectacle. It's like the what are they called? The tulips in Amsterdam is like the cherry blossoms in Japan. Like there's a shitload everywhere. Like it looks beautiful and they all come into bloom. Like people come from all around the world to see. Yeah.
I've done the equivalent in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
At this place called Keukenhof.
Yeah.
And basically, it's a massive garden, and it was originally started for all the tulip farmers.
Yeah.
They each have a little spot where they grow their tulips to show the buyers what their tulips look like. But in this massive, ridiculous garden, it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Go, and we went in the perfect time, like spring, tulips blossoming.
Yeah.
Even if you hate flowers. And I'm sure there's one or two people out there.
But tulips are quite, because when I was in Amsterdam, I experienced it too. But the thing about tulips is they're so colourful and
vibrant.
And they're vibrant, but also like
they've got body to them.
They don't. Some of them they look so perfect. They don't really look real.
They look like made out of clay.
Yeah.
Like me.
Yeah.
From the Porsche factory.
Porsche prototype.
Just waiting to get my turn in that wind tunnel. Doing the curls for the girls. So that was just like, and then there was a couple heartwarming stories that I saw this week. So, dog goes missing. Okay. Family. I think it must have been like Canada or somewhere in America.
Okay.
Husky goes missing. They're like, oh God, I can't find a husky. Anyway,
so huskies are like the closest to wolves, which dogs all sort of.
Maybe this was linked.
Okay.
Anyway, husky goes missing.
Yeah.
Family obviously devastated.
I'm sure.
The huskies seem like great lads.
Yeah.
One of your great lads goes missing. Immediate concern raises.
Yeah.
They go.
They're very needy as well.
It's 2024.
Yeah.
Got an idea?
That's or da.
Let's pop a drone up in there. Let's look for a husky.
Oh, okay.
Haven't found him in days. This is like really
shit.
A lot of tears being shed. Bang. Within a few minutes, they find their husky just cruising along with a bunch of brown bears, having the absolute time of his life. Even like nipping the brown bears on their butts.
Like playing with them?
Like trying to play with them, trying to rile them up. Cruising along, happy as Larry. What they didn't cover in the story was how did they go about retrieving this obviously incredibly happy husky that has now run away with the circus.
Yeah.
Like, how do you go? And also that must have been a moment of introspection of them.
Yeah.
Like my husky, who we give beautiful fresh food to, the love of a child, the warmth of a bed, the entertainment of a television, the scritches of fingers.
Yeah, human fingers.
Maybe that might have done it. But now for them to say, scusi, what's the action plan to get this dog back from these brown bears?
I mean, I don't think snacks are going to work in this instance either.
But second heartwarming story, Molly and Peggy, I believe. Maggie, obviously Maggie, idiot.
Maggie and Magpie.
Could have been Molly. I think that's a better name for a magpie. Maggie's been done.
Yeah.
Isabel's a firm favourite of Maggie's. She actually rescued one once from the middle of the road a few months ago and took it into the rescue centre. Anyway, I think they just took it straight back to where they found it. Yeah.
Oh, they just chucked it back on the road.
Wires. It's called wires. Yeah. Okay. Well, if in Australia and you ever find any animals wild animals in distress, call WIRES, WIRES.
Find any wild drop bears.
And they will go out of their way to come and rescue this animal. Anyway, that's a pretty serious divergence. Not really. Anyway, there's been a story in the news lately of this family that rescued a magpie.
Okay.
And magpies are very, very intelligent birds. They're
Yes.
like crows. Very like,
Yeah, they're
smart
known
parrots.
for like stealing golf balls and all that sort of stuff. So
They're smart birds. They're also affectionate.
Yep.
And they learn stuff. So anyway, this family rescued a magpie, and the magpie just became attached to this family.
Yeah.
And this family had blue staffies.
Yes.
And this magpie.
I'm actually thinking,
Molly,
didn't it like call its like? Didn't this magpie like learn to like call its name and stuff?
Yeah, it was wild.
Yeah.
This magpie became best friends with this blue staffy,
Yeah.
Peggy.
Yeah.
And then it was all over the news, and it like got a massive Instagram following. And then the like do-gooders and the happy clappies got involved. Like, no, this is you don't have a license for this magpie. Like a license for a magpie doesn't exist. So the authorities came and took this magpie away from a loving home with a best friend, blue staffy, like a Disney story. And anyway, without going to the sad bits.
So where did they take it? Like I don't understand.
They took it to like a shelter. Or
So they took this bird from living its best life. I'm assuming free and no cage.
We'll show the
It's just
videos.
cruising around. It wanted to be there. They took it away and locked it in a cage because no one
Be a
had.
magpie.
Dude, that's
Anyway.
so fucking useless.
Yeah, just like where bureaucracy gone mad. Anyway, great news.
Maggie's back.
Maggie and Peggy
Oh.
are back. They're back.
I love that.
Maggie and Peggy are back.
Happy Friday.
Reunited. Happy Friday, everybody. Maggie and Peggy are back. We'll put some of the content up because that is the most heartwarming. That's the most heartwarming stuff you're ever going to see in your entire
Fuck
life.
yeah, pigs.
Yeah, so that
Yeah.
was what's been happening in my world this week. What's been grabbing your attention from
Oh man,
Mother Earth?
I don't know. Like, tell you what, the Masters has started. Damn, I'm excited.
That's heaven on earth.
I know.
It's a bit of a pity that, well, growing up watching the Masters, so watching golf in South Africa, I think you'll agree, is the best place in the world to watch it because it's at like 10 or like 9 o'clock at night till 2 in the morning.
Yeah,
Perfect conditions for watching golf.
yeah.
You just max out on the couch.
Well, yeah, you just like come home, especially like towards the end of the week, like a Thursday and a Friday, where shit's like really getting exciting, and you're going like, okay, fuck, could really set into some good golf watching here right now.
So
So
you've got to have some gears to watch the golf.
yeah, or just a
And
couple,
Bacchus,
just a couple
yeah.
beers, couple bottles of fucking red wine lined up next to you, just see the evening out. But I think at this current point in time, round one is completed. They're about to start round two, and it's surprising to see that one of the Live boys is
Bryson,
currently at the top.
probably the biggest doers in the whole of the golf world.
Nah,
have you seen that?
I think Rory McIlroy still holds that crown. Nah, definitely.
I think there's a vote. Who's the vote?
I think like Bryson DeChambeau is pretty harmless. He's just a bit douchey. Where I think
He's
more,
a massive douche. He's like a guy.
he's
who
just
took
he's a
steroids.
He's a
in
frat
Standard
boy.
7.
He's a frat boy, 100%.
And have you seen that picture, that video of him? We'll try to put it up of him hitting his practice drives at I think it was last year.
Yeah.
Him doing his practice driving warm up, and VJ Singh just standing there, just pissing himself at what this oak is doing.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Like he's pretty unorthodox. Like his swing's unorthodox. He was the one who's like created the one length, so all this club, like he just thinks about, he just overthinks all this shit.
I think it's for attention though.
You're probably not wrong. But anyway, besides that, he's fucking leading at the moment by one shot. And I think most of the Live guys are pretty much all under par at the moment. I think Tiger's even.
Schwartzel. He was one of the first signings to Live. You got to know that.
Yeah.
There's a Live tragic.
No, I don't think he is featured.
Ex-champion.
Yeah, he is, but I don't think he is under par at the moment. I could be wrong. But there is a lot of golf to be watched and a lot of exciting times.
Well, the Live golf, it's always interesting because obviously they don't play 4 rounds. So it's going to be tough for them it's a long course to walk very hilly.
Well,
So it's tough for those guys without carts.
Well, do you know what's interesting is in the last 2 Masters of the last season, they always say, "Oh, the PGA plays more golf. It's more suited to their style."
Well, they do
but
play
on
more golf.
but on the last day, all the live guys started climbing up the table in the last 2 Masters. So like what, Phil Mickelson finished tied second, Brooks Koepka finished tied second and won the last one. So you like
Mickelson, I think, is more irritating than Bryson.
who?
Mickelson.
I just like Mickelson because he's got to a point where he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
So
but nobody does. So when someone pretends they don't give a fuck,
Yeah.
but they like actually do.
Yeah.
He's got that entire vibe.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you can see, like
Yeah,
he's trying
he's-
to
he's-
pretend
yeah.
that he doesn't.
He's putting on this front.
Yeah,
He's putting on this front,
He's
but you
got
know,
a massive front going on.
Yeah.
Because he used to be the good guy.
Yeah.
That's the thing. He used to be the good guy that everyone loved.
Yeah.
And then he started being cheeky when he went through his like naughty little gambling problem, and people started chirping about it.
Yeah.
And then they started egging him on. And then they did this live thing where he felt like he had to go and defend
Yeah, it's
the
on like
entire thing. He was like the Rory McIlroy for live.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he was essentially that was Rory versus Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Phil's whole thing was like pretending he didn't care. Where Rory was like, I care.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I care. I'm openly defending everyone. Like, I'm the guy that is representing everyone who cares. And Mickelson was pretending he didn't care, but he actually did. But also Mickelson, I feel sorry for him. Grew up in the shadow of Tiger.
Yeah.
So he was like number 2 for like 6 years in a row.
And
didn't
only
like anything.
and only to Tiger.
Yeah.
Like, oh
And
man, it's
his,
so
career will be
it's
looked
so
at as just like
fucked
Tiger's
that he's
bitch.
like, he's like, but that's the thing, like, just because he was the same era as Tiger.
Maybe our first golf day, No Sharp Objects Golf Day, will be hosted by Mickelson and Rory, the host teams.
At Augusta.
At Augusta.
Oh my gosh.
I think we can make it happen.
If I ever play at Augusta, I don't think I'll ever have to play golf. I'll quit golf. I might start a new career if I play at Augusta.
So you won't be going to any of those construction law entertaining, by all accounts, that I've heard tonight, those hearings that you'll be doing.
No.
Oh wow.
Okay. So what else? What else has been happening?
I think there was a controversial running back who ran 11,000 yards, passed away today.
Oh, the man with the glove. The man with the glove that doesn't fit.
If you don't.
Fucking O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson when knocking on heaven's door, and he got politely turned down and shuffled down below the earth.
Cancer was like, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, I didn't send him away. But
It was me, bro.
So yeah, today, O.J. Simpson made his way to through the fiery gates of hell, I reckon.
Yeah.
There's been quite a bit of backlash on the internet, mainly from the Kardashian family, putting their 2 cents in, trying to stay relevant, I guess. There's been
Really? Have they actually, the Kardashians?
yeah. So Caitlyn, fucking Brucey boy.
Really backing him?
Yeah, no, not backing him. He was like her post.
Because he was the replacement of.
Yeah. So he was like
Sorry, I didn't finish my sentence there, but
him.
Brucey
It was him.
boy, when Kim Kardashian's father, who was the attorney for O.J. Simpson, made a name for himself.
Yeah.
When he passed away, old Brucey boy.
It was before he passed away. He was definitely the apple of Chris's eye. Anyway, he tweeted today, "Good riddance, OJ."
Jesus.
Yeah, that's pretty.
What an irrelevant celebrity.
Well, that's exactly. It goes back to my point where I was like, they're weighing in on all of this. That's Hollywood for you.
Yeah, you never know where your next buck is coming, so you got to keep in those papers.
Yeah.
I mean, Brucey boy is as aka Caitlyn, but Brucey boy, we refer to him as that because of the Ricky Gervais stand up, which is like that's one of our favorite skits.
Well,
and I speak for you now.
Brucey boy, you know, how you doing?
So that's how we refer to Caitlyn Jenner.
Well, so I'm assuming he must have copped some sort of abuse from OJ for doing that to like his best mate, Rob Kardashian.
Oh, were they mates?
Yeah, they were best mates. That's why he defended him. So Chris and OJ's wife.
I thought you were talking about Caitlin was best mates with...
No. So I'm saying Caitlin must have copped some abuse from OJ in some respect. Must have bullied him. And then I saw that Khloe Kardashian has weighed in saying that, how OJ wasn't actually her father, because there's always been this rumor.
Did she have to debunk that on his death?
Yeah. She was like, I'm so sorry.
Her for years.
I'm so sorry. But I thought like this was the right time to finally say, yeah.
Mate, these guys are... It's
so ridiculous.
Like, hats off to the Kardashians for like monetizing everything.
Well, hats off to Kris Kardashian. She's the fucking brains behind this whole fucking operation.
No, they...
Chris, we're looking for some representation. Joking,
keeping up with the jacuzzis.
Yeah.
I think that's
a man about the jacuzzi.
Or, and then when that deal ends, we just call it the jacuzzis.
Yeah.
But yeah, they will...
That's just you guys. I actually really like the Kardashians.
I know. Isabel absolutely loves them.
Yeah, we might have to cut that out.
Isabel loves, like... I'll sometimes...
Why do you love the Kardashians, Isabel?
It's so well made because they take you so into their life. And if you're a girl, they're like fighting over who stole my fucking lip gloss. And they feel like they're part of the family. And it's... But I like I always say, hats off to them. They've turned into like multi-billion-dollar organizations on their own.
Yeah.
From basically all that was going for them was their dad represented OJ.
Yeah.
And that's how
he
was like the first domino.
But he was he was a mega lawyer.
No, he was. He'd done a bunch of things.
Yeah.
But then they like I said, it was the first domino and it was like multiplier effect.
Yeah.
Then they had enough money and they all did plastic surgery.
Yeah.
Have you seen the picture of
before
and after plastic surgery?
No. It was the Ray J sex tape. Then,
the sex tape did help.
Then it was the plastic surgery.
Like, guys, we got the sex tape money. What are we going to do with it? Find the best plastic surgeon money can buy.
Yeah.
And we need
and get him
8 of them.
Yeah.
Do us all.
Yeah.
And then we start a show together.
Yeah.
And hats off to them. Like I said, I always say
guys,
Israel does love them, but they could make like bricks. And they'd be like, Kardashian bricks. We painted it black. $400 a brick. And teenage girls be going,
give me 100.
I'll take 10,000 bricks. And they like make another $1 billion. So leveraging what they have. And every time I'm like, oh, wow, they're really hot now. You know, like Mugatu. But they just make another thing and another thing and another episode and another episode. And they can't turn left.
Yeah.
So they just, so many Zoolander references in one sentence.
Nice.
But
got them all.
It's a good movie. And I think it's all really relevant and the metaphor stands. So don't cut it out. But yeah, hats off for like idiots in front of a camera trying to make cash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit. So
they didn't do it in a blow up jacuzzi, did they though? They didn't do it the hard way.
No.
They didn't. And yeah, start like this.
Start at the bottom, making their way up.
Exactly. Next destination, Perspex.
Yeah.
Next thing, carbon fiber jacuzzi.
Yeah.
Coming for you, Kardashian girls.
With decking.
With decking. Teak decking.
Yeah. Natural hardwood.
$10 wine.
40 degrees.
We're going to get bougie as hell. Also, I did notice you're a Liverpool fan. Obviously, like recently started this year, like most Liverpool fans.
If I was a Liverpool fan starting this year, that's all ours, because I think a lot of Liverpool fans will be fucking jumping ship after the end of the
Most
season.
Liverpool fans can't even spell, so you're literally at the top of the list. So good on you, pal. You started at the right time.
We got a... shut
So anyway, devastating draw against Liverpool for my glorious teenage children that play for Man United. Anyway, let's not talk about it.
Shit, let's not talk about it now.
We'll do a time capsule episode next.
Oh, fuck.
2008, how good is that? Anyway.
Not only Man United were good.
Okay.
Oh, and Gar Manning started supporting them.
before we move on to our next segment, which I love, I think we've got something that we need to prepare. So we're doing this every week, and we're both competitive guys, and it would be weird if we sat here without doing something where...
Without having a competition that we can fucking rile each other up for.
Make it competitive.
Yeah.
Get mean.
Yeah.
Sabotage each other.
Get mean, sabotage, rile each other up.
And we've been chatting we've been chatting about it for a while.
Yeah.
So we need like a challenge or two challenges or a few challenges that can go into a hat, right?
Yeah.
Bunch of challenges in a hat. Bunch of challenges in a hat.
Yeah.
That's me mixing up challenges. Same sound for punishments or penalties.
Yeah.
So I think over the next week, what we're going to do is come up with some challenges.
I think
like 5 or 6.
I think what we need to do is we each need to pick 3 challenges that only go into the hat.
We have to agree on the challenges though, because if it's like, oh, challenges to have the most tattoos, well.
Yeah, no, it has to be a fair competition. Yeah, it has to be a fair contest. I agree with you. I don't think you should be picking wanky ones where who has the most board shorts. Something like that.
I'd win that one.
Yeah, I know. Based on rummaging through your wardrobe this evening, there are way too many board shorts in there for a guy who doesn't surf.
Yeah, but what we did find is that my Pope outfit is not amongst my board shorts. That was the one thing that did come out of that experience.
No, after a lot of searching, we realised it was in the Virgin Active backpack in the storage cage.
It was.
But we got there in the end. Yeah, so this Pope outfit, Carmel, I'm sure you'll elaborate on this, but essentially we are going away this weekend.
Yeah, we're going away this weekend. A good friend of ours, Laura's 30th birthday. It's Burning Man theme.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of Burning Man gear.
There's no space in there with all those board shorts, bro.
Exactly.
There's no space in there with anything else, just board shorts and a Pope outfit.
I got a lot of board shorts.
Yeah.
Maybe one day we can go through all of them and discuss them.
Fuck, that's...
This is Brianna. This is my board shorts, Lisa.
That will be boring.
A lot of high pattern though, admit that.
There's a lot of colour.
Colour and pattern.
And no coordination, just colour.
Yeah.
It's like looking at the tulips.
When you've got translucent skin like me, you need to take everybody's mind off everything.
You're living
colour
by
and pattern.
You're living by the prototype strategy.
Anyway, I got a lot of boardies. You saw that there.
Okay.
A lot of boardies.
Okay.
Anyway, so we need to wear like this Burning Man outfit, and there's only one outfit I have in my closet that would ever come close. I wear it for everything.
So last week,
every dress up.
Last episode we spoke about the honeymoon that's going to be happening. So I will say this: Gar Manning will also be wearing this at the actual Burning Man.
And also, we call it the Pope outfit, and I can take you back in my days living with the boys in the Big Boy Mansion, which is a story we can go into another time. So this outfit that I have is not a Pope outfit; it's a cardinal outfit. So he's like one of the Pope's
So I'm not a very religious man. You're gonna have to tell me the difference.
I'm not religious at all, but I've seen a lot of documentaries about child molestation. And so
I don't know why we're laughing about that. That's so fucking whack.
If you are against child molestation and you pro documentaries, you will quickly work out the structure of the Catholic Church. And basically, you got the Pope. He's the main molester. And then underneath him, you've got the
cardinals.
You've got middle management. Okay. And they all wear this outfit that I procured from somewhere in Bondi, and it's very movie realistic.
It's very molestation-y.
Yeah, like
super rapey.
There is a lot of space for cats to go inside and go into DJ parties. I think that's a meta joke, because one of my favorite TikTok or Instagram videos ever is the cat going into walking around the garden, and then there's a freaking Catholic cardinal sitting on a chair. He's like, "Oh, what's under there?" And his like dress goes in, full on cat rave. The cat's just going, doo. The cat's just going, It's amazing.
Yeah.
But anyway, this cardinal outfit, so middle management molestation, is what I will be wearing for my Burning Man outfit because it's to be shock and amaze.
Okay.
What are you wearing?
You have to wait. You have to wait and see.
Is it anything close to middle management molestation?
It's nowhere near as rapey as you, Paul. You will definitely win the prize for the most rapiest human being of the weekend.
Can I tell you one of the advantages of...
Please don't.
One of the advantages
of being rapey.
A cardinal outfit.
No.
It's got a little hat that covers your emerging ball spot that you get when you are a stressed out 35-year-old teenager. So it's got this little cappy on the top.
I think they call it a yarmulke, Paul.
I think if anyone who watched the last episode on YouTube would have noticed a bit of barren land over there.
A landing strip.
you could have landed freaking the trips to Normandy on that thing. So I'm enjoying the prospect of the cap. So you're not going to give any tips about what you're wearing.
No.
When I phoned you last night, you were rattled in H&M looking for a Burning Man outfit.
Yeah, I got it sorted.
You should have been in like a cyberpunk store or something.
Where the fuck am I going to find a cyberpunk store?
I don't know. I've never been to Burning Man, but anyway.
Have you been to a cyberpunk store?
I have.
Where?
In Cape Town. Look it up.
Yeah. Great advice. Thanks, Phil.
Alrighty, Matty. How sharp is the internet? What do you reckon?
Oh, mate. So this is a good one. So there's a few.
How sharp is the internet?
Baby. So this was actually sent to me a couple of days ago, but what I think guys don't really realize, and what I think a lot of chicks are very guilty of, but will never admit it, is how many fake accounts they have that they use to potentially stalk current or ex-boyfriends.
Innocent men.
Or
just
like,
innocent men.
or ex-boyfriends, new partners, that sort of shit. Isabel, can you back me up here in the statements? Did you agree? Do you disagree?
Yes.
I do agree.
Yeah, so I have a story
never
where...
heard her agree with anything, so that's a new one. Well done.
Yeah, I got a story to this point that actually happened to me, and not really me directly, but indirectly to my new girlfriend. So my ex-girlfriend had a fake account. So what happened was there was this account that like kept watching her stories and watching her stories and watching her stories, and it was something fucking random like interior design or something. And she was like, who the fuck is this? Like, how do you know this guy? And I was like, I don't know who they are. They were like, well, they're following you too. And I was like, well, I don't fucking know who this is. So we started Googling, like, how do you know, like, who runs this account? And then we went onto YouTube and I was like, oh, quick hack to see if your ex is following you. So we followed the hack, and lo and behold, this chick's email address, like, there's some of it blocked out, but we could make, like, clearly see who it was. And we're like, whoa, okay, a block. Literally, like, 2 weeks later, a random account popped up again, and it was like the similar thing. And we're like, who the fuck is this? And we're like, okay, it must be the same account because it's following the same people. It was like me, Jules, my girlfriend, and it was like 3 people that fall in love with me and Jules, trying to stalk her. And we did the same thing, and lo and behold, it's the same fucking 4 numbers of her phone number.
That you have.
That I have saved on my phone.
Because she is?
My ex-girlfriend.
John Cena!
So I was like, damn, this is crazy, man. So anyway, I messaged her, and her response was, huh? ? And I was like, say no more, you guilty, block, please stop. And since that message, it actually stopped. So I wonder who that was.
Yeah, caught.
Yeah, red-handed.
Devi Reddy and Carte Blanche ringing your doorbell.
Yeah.
That's a meta joke.
Yeah, Derek Watts from Carte Blanche.
Yeah.
If you want something interesting.
Rest in peace, Derek.
Yeah.
Love you, baby.
So yeah, that was how sharp the internet story is for you for today. And then another good news story just to make everyone smile on a Friday evening is my boy Tim Nacky.
Tim Nacky. We've got to talk about Tim Naki.
Woo!
You've been peppering me with Tim Naki stories.
Fuck, dude. I fucking I love this dude.
This might be the biggest
I love this guy.
story and event on the internet that girls under 21 don't know about.
Mate.
Give us a précis of Tim Naki.
Tim Naki, I'm pretty sure I fucking described him to you last episode, but I'll fucking do it again because he is a legend. Kiwi dude living in Canada. Every day he fucking goes to the casino. Well, he doesn't go to the casino. It seems like he's doing it online, but he fucking plays a hand of...
He seems to be walking to an online casino, which is also a red flag.
Yeah, I think it's just part of his...
He's just walking around the block and going back into his house.
I think he's just filming that on his way to fucking getting a coffee in the morning. So let's say, what's it? I think it's day 56 or 65 or 70, whatever it is.
Day 60 today.
The latest one, put it up there. So anyway... Every day he plays a hand of blackjack and he makes a bet for 10 cents for every follower he has. And literally every day he's been going up like almost 100,000 followers. And now today that we've watched, he's up to 700,000 followers. So that's 10 cents per follower. That's a $70,000 bet.
Every day.
Well, tomorrow,
and that's one hand.
One hand, bang, and he fucking
Sometimes
wins.
does a little side bets, but
he does a little side bets just to teach himself. He's never really hit on those. And then, man, today, fucking big win. And I think he's up to like almost $500,000 in profit. It's like $450,000 in profit.
And he wears the All Blacks cap.
Oh, he wears the All Blacks cap. He's got the funniest commentary.
New Zealand accent.
Oh, he is such a legend. Tim Naki, if you ever fucking watch this, or anyone watching this, fucking knows the guy, hit us up, dude. I want to
talk. Need to send him some merch.
I want to talk shit to you.
He needs to get
dude.
in the jacuzzi.
Oh,
I want him to do a hand of blackjack in the jacuzzi with us.
Oh,
100% happening.
Oh,
Tim Naki.
Oh,
and he's got that amazing New Zealand accent. And
bro, he is such a legend.
New Zealanders might be the nicest.
If you don't follow him, follow him.
Yeah,
because that'll be an extra 10 cents on the bet.
Yeah, to make it
fucking do it.
Make it more wild.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Love that.
So yeah, we're trying to, oh man, I fucking follow him. He's so funny.
He's hilarious.
So yeah.
Just New Zealanders, just
they are entertaining.
They're just the best.
Oh, he's got such a sharp tongue. He makes me laugh.
Just listening to them speak. So a few years ago, there was a worldwide vote. What's the sexiest accent in the world?
South African.
And okay, now I don't need to tell a story anymore.
How does it feel to be interrupted? Oh my gosh.
yeah, but I got a louder voice than you. I'm more persistent. Okay. No, but New Zealand came second, South Africa came first. Fucking bastard. Anyway, sure. What's my how sharp is the internet? My how sharp is the internet? Short one. Saw it on Reddit. Reddit's a strange place.
Reddit is a fucking weird place. There's some fucking.
I spend a lot of time on the weirdest places on the internet. So like, you a lot more Instagram kind of guy. That's more mainstream. I'm a Twitter back alley kind of guy.
Oh.
And then a little bit of Reddit on the side. I've just been dipping my toes into.
How rebellious.
I'm bad. Anyway.
I'm so bad on the internet.
Anyway.
People can't see my face.
Started showing up in these Reddit feeds a couple nights ago.
What? TNSFW or whatever?
No. Information in that. Information in that.
Okay.
That's why OnlyFans page. Like and subscribe to OnlyFans.
Don't. Unless you want to see bodies.
No, so I just got one. The one, how sharp is the internet, and I think it's how dumb the internet is. That's for me today. This chick, obviously in America, so this airline like relaxed their rules around what an anxiety pet might be or anxiety organism, and there's this chick bringing a full male peacock sitting on her seat, just hunkering down. I'll share it. I'll share it with everyone, so don't look for it. I'll share it. Sitting down in her seat, smacking people in the eyes with these beautiful feathers, phenomenal feathers, but it's not what you want to see at 7 a.m. on a Dallas to Albuquerque flight, and this fucking peacock just absolutely tweaking out, like, where the hell am I?
Yeah.
I should be...
This isn't where I park my car.
I should be flattering birds right now. And this chick just holding in, this person next door, you just hear, is that a emotional support animal? She's like, yep. And then just sits back, and that's the end of the conversation. I was like, yep. Fucking anxiety peacock. Oh my god.
Fuck, if I had to bring a peacock onto a plane, I think it would give me more anxiety than it would cure.
I think birds are phenomenal animals. Nothing against birds. They provide eggs. They provide beauty in the skies.
Yeah, but from afar.
Eagles are
They're
birds.
not dogs.
But I am so scared of birds.
Really?
They are so scary. Have you ever touched a bird?
Yeah. Bro, what the fuck? Birds are not scary at all, dude.
Okay. I'll just disagree with you flatly there. What birds? Is there any birds you're not scared of?
Well, I'll touch an eagle. Like, I'll try to touch one.
Oh my god. We got the hardest man in the southern hemisphere sitting next to me. I'll touch an eagle. How many eagles have you touched?
I have actually.
When and how old were you and what were you wearing?
Durban.
Durban, there's no eagles in Durban. That's literally, if I was an eagle and I could go anywhere in the world, Durban would not be on the list.
Bro, where have you been?
Bro, I've touched a peregrine falcon in Kloof.
Exactly, it's Durban, bro.
That's not Durban. That's people
So they're fucking
just outside enough Durban to be like, I'm not from Durban. That's Durban. I'm in Kloof.
Oh, dude, that's my parents live like.
You live in Kloof?
My parents live in Hookers, it's a little bit further.
I got family that live there, and they're like, oh, Durban.
Yeah.
My parents have just moved there, so Durban. So
Yeah, Durban. Yeah. So yeah, the
but
same.
no, what I'm saying is,
There's
eagles in Durban.
There's a few places you can touch birds of prey with pretty decent talons on
At the
them.
port where they like buy and sell them, they're incoming.
No, bro, those are snakes.
Snaky snakes.
The little snakes.
Oh, when I lived in Durban, we had a few snakes.
Yeah.
Mambas and whatnot.
Oh, black mambas. Whew.
Staff used to chop a couple heads off some snakes.
Green mambas. You getting rid of that green mamba now.
Jesus. We had a few bushes that were named after the dangerous snakes we saw there. Didn't go fetch those cricket balls out of there, and I used to hit a lot of boundaries at home.
A lot of 6 and outs.
Yeah. All right.
Story time. All right,
Matty boy. I think you got a story for us today.
I do have a story for you guys. So, how can I describe this to you? So, essentially, we have a horse race in South Africa. Pretty much the equivalent to the Melbourne Cup. Happens in Durban every year. It's called the Durban July.
You will get your cell phone stolen there if you go there.
Oh, as soon as the sun goes down, you're definitely going to get pickpocketed.
Pretty sure I've been there 3 times and I've lost 4 cell phones.
Yeah, it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen.
So it's a rite of passage.
Yeah. Jeez, you did not have a good night if you get home with your cell phone in your pocket. Shit not.
Yeah, you loser.
Did you even have fun?
Good on you next day, idiot.
Yeah. So, Durban July, me and my best mate, Cole Jones.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Sorry. Me and my best mate, Cole Jones.
Your mate.
Best mates
Your mate,
of all time.
Your mate at the time, Cole Jones.
We decided that we would enter the Durban July fashion show. Yeah, dude, that's exactly right. Have a
I feel
giggle.
like every time I see you entering some fashion show that I haven't been told about. But anyway.
No, bro, that's just.
No, you wear sassy.
So Durban July, we like, fuck it, let's enter the fashion show. So I think, what was the theme? It was like flowers or something. So we go, okay, fuck. We go to the material stores and we pick a material with like a navy blue floral pattern on, and we're like, fuck it, we're gonna make suits out of this material and we're gonna enter this fashion show.
Wait, can I just stop you there? How do you enter a fashion show for a horse race?
Bro, there's fashion. So even the Melbourne Cup have like fashion shows. Like, so you enter the fashion show. So it's normally, what it normally is fashion designers showing off their fucking designs for the horse race event.
And then they have an amateur race.
No. We entered the full-on fucking fashion show. We were like
designers.
We just fucking rocked up and entered.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
I've got so many questions, but I think
ask away.
Oh, okay. So, do they allow walk-ins? Obviously, you're not a fashion designer.
No. So what
pretty much a
happens
dickhead.
is, so I think the races start at like 10 o'clock. You rock up there on the track before the horses start running. You pretty much just rock up there, like walk up and down a couple times, and then they
Walk
start
up and down where?
on the track. So you pretty much just cruise around. They got judges walking around, and they go, okay, we like what you're wearing. We like, and then you get picked to go into the fashion show.
So you know. Okay.
You pretty much just showing off your design.
Just hear me out. So there's
You're
like
stunning your stuff.
So you're like, okay, we're gonna do this amateur. You've just told me that there's like professionals.
Yeah.
And there's like, so it's horse racing. So there's a track. So
Yeah.
you're not walking on the same track as the horses.
Yeah.
Right. But you don't know you're gonna get noticed. But you walking to get noticed.
You definitely
So
you're trying to get noticed.
So how are you walking? I'm just imagining, like, you in a blue floral suit with your mate,
Yeah.
amateurs,
Yeah.
by your own words,
Yeah.
walking around a horse track.
Yeah, but it's exactly
To
like
get
that.
noticed.
It's exactly like that. And we are literally wearing and modeling our own designs.
Wow.
Okay, so we had
This
these.
sounds like a challenge in the making.
Oh, what we enter the
We enter the Durban July fashion show together.
done. Done.
Yeah, we'll put it in the pot.
So once you get picked by the judges, they give you a card, and that means you're into the actual fashion show.
So who are these judges? What credibility do they have?
Oh, the
to
one-
be selecting
The one
you?
that chose us was Miss South Africa. Was one of them.
Okay, still no credibility. No, right. I'm pretty sure the last Miss South Africa got banned for like smuggling cocaine or something.
Well, when was that?
The year you made.
That's a lie. Once you're on the fashion show, then you do the actual walk down the stage, like the fucking full on, like do your little
So
turn
you
at the
change
end.
you change your walk.
Yeah, you change your walk. You
And what are you on
fucking,
it, like a full on
like a catwalk.
platform?
Yeah.
And did you practice for this?
No, the only thing we're doing was fucking drinking like half a bottle of neat cane before we went on the stage to calm our nerves. So when we were up there, we were like on the verge of blacking out.
Yeah, it sounds like
And
blacking
people-
out should have
and-
been a good
And
option.
people were taking it so seriously, and we are just absolutely hammered, like 10 out of 10 drunk, and just laughing and carrying on and just behaving like delinquents. So there's 2 rounds. So we get through the first round.
What is like swimwear and
No.
dance,
So there's
dance attire or
no. So
something?
there's like, I think there's like 5 categories. So we were like menswear, then there's women's wear, then there's like avant-garde, and then there's like one other one. So
What is avant-garde?
avant-garde's like crazy over the top designs, like fucking.
Oh, like never ever going to be able to sit down. And
Like, honestly, you are so uncomfortable the whole day. It's terrible. So we make it to the final round, and we're strutting our stuff, and then we all line up, and then the judges are like, 3rd place is...
to the judges.
Fuck, dude, they change every year. It's not like fucking Idols where they have like Simon
Is
Cowell
it
and
like
fucking
they
Sharon.
peacocks off the streets or
No, I don't fucking know.
is it like an honourable thing?
Bro, it's like a prestigious thing to win if you're a fashion designer to enter the July fashion show.
Okay, which fashion designer made your suits?
Matthew Van Reenen Designs.
Sounds shit.
It's fucking winner. Anyway, we make it to the last round. We all fucking line up on the stage, and they start announcing the people who've won for menswear.
First princess.
So, second loser is fucking Kubanera and Chetty, design by blah 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 blah. Second place is fucking
Moon Sammy.
Moon Sammy's uncle, designer Hari Krishna, and then first place
Ladies and
is
gentlemen.
Cole Jones modeling Matthew Van Reenen Designs. Boo, 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 boo.
Ba, ba, ba.
Fa, fa, fa. And then, bro, we are going ballistic, having a time of our lives.
What did you get?
We actually won a shitload of stuff. We won like,
Overalls.
no, we won like,
Bunny chows.
I think it was like a 2,000 Rand sunglass voucher. We won Carol Boy's fucking, you know those big Carol Boy's fucking fruit bowls.
Nice. Give that to your mum.
We won a wardrobe voucher.
Wardrobe
We
voucher.
won a travel voucher. Flight Center gave us a travel voucher. We got free entrance into all the tents on the day. We got a bar tab.
You got voluntary mugging. Well, you can now go get all your prizes stolen off you in these various tents.
Yeah. So yeah, there was actually, I think it was like 20,000 rand worth of prizes that we won. But luckily,
Suncoast Casino chips.
no, that doesn't happen. I lost all my money on the races. And then I got pickpocketed, so I had nothing. So, yeah, that's my story about the Durban July.
I've always said Durban July is sponsored by Vodacom.
Yeah.
And for those people...
Oh, shit, we won fucking iPhones as well.
Won iPhones?
Yeah.
Well, I hope those got donated to... The,
Oh, no. Those didn't come out with us that night. So we had our phones got pickpocketed, and then we had phones to go home to, so it was fucking win-win.
Yeah, so for all our listeners out in the world, this Durban July is talking about, it's like the South African equivalent of the Melbourne Cup, the Kentucky Derby.
It's the race that stops Durban.
Right? Yeah, oof, there's a lot. Hold your tongue, guy, man. Anyway, it's sponsored by Vodacom.
Yeah.
And I believe that it's sponsored by Vodacom because so many cell phones get stolen there. They make so much money.
So much
SIM
cash.
swaps.
Yeah.
That it's a sure thing.
It's just a money-making racket. It's half those guys in there pickpocketing work for Vodafone.
Yeah.
Middle management.
Exactly.
Middle management.
Okay. I'll give a little taster. Next week I'm doing story time.
Okay, so next week's story time is on
And I'm
Gunman.
doing Simba Surprise.
Okay.
So basically we, as 16-year-olds, we pranked.
No. Don't give it away. Don't give it
I'll
away.
just say, this
Nah.
little teaser, we pranked an entire school pretending that we were an official show from
And I'll tell you what, Simba Surprise was something every kid in South Africa wanted to be on. Holy shit, it was cool.
So basically I'm going to be telling that story in story time.
Okay, can't wait.
So thank you for your story. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And that leads us to Last Chance.
Alright, what do you got for us for last chance this evening?
Last Chance. And Last Chance is our last chance to say whatever you want to say.
I know you got something
So yeah.
on the tip of your tongue you want to get off there and let us know what's going on.
This is huge for us.
Yeah.
So obviously the pod has gone big. There's been
Massive.
engagement. The biggest thing for me since starting this journey of no sharp objects.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you have your mom watch, you have your mates watch. But when I found out that Peter Overton,
Who's that?
he's like the OG of night news in Australia, was our not only our first TikTok fan.
He's a fan.
Peter
He's a fan.
Overton, I think we can say is our biggest fan.
And he's invested.
And I don't know if we can do it now, but give a name to our biggest fans. But it'd be hard to beat Peter Overton.
He's in.
He's
hooked. He's a hook, line and sinker.
He's the sound of everyone's evening. Spitting current affairs, knowing that he relies on us.
What for insight?
For insight, information.
Keeping his ear to the ground and what's hip and happening.
Peter Overton.
Oh my god.
It's an absolute pleasure to have you as our official biggest fan.
Peter!
Peter Overton is No Sharp Objects official fanboy.
Yeah.
Welcome, Peter Overton.
To Peter. Okay, guys, so do as Peter Overton does. Give us a like, share, and subscribe.
Give us a subscribe.
We are now on Instagram and TikTok too, so check it out.
Instagram, TikTok, check us out. Thank you, and see you on the next episode with more No Sharp Objects coming at you from our very own jacuzzi. We love you. Be kind. Be good to each other. Say hi to every dog you see. And we will see you next week.
Cheerio now.